The next guy, I told him I have an open mic and you should come to it. He's like the first person that actually listened to this. So, give it over Mr. Tiernan W.
Hey Kevin, when my time's up, just go ahead and flash me. Thank you. When I met my ex, I was very honest with her. I told her about my best friend Dan, and I told her that I loved her. And she thought that was adorable. She was so happy for me that I had friends and we were close. She changed her tune pretty fucking quick once I started screaming his name during sex.
Yeah, right.
I like to make Dan uncomfortable. It brings me joy. But he lives in New York, and so it's kind of hard. I can't like walk up to him after the game, smack him on the ass, be like, "Good play out there, bud." So I just flirt with him a lot. He's real normal, so just being like, "Hey, sexy," makes him real fucking uncomfortable, loser. I tell Dan that I'm going to pin him down and pound his twink ass. That's my flirting, by the way. I go up to girls and I'm like, "Hey, you're cute. I'm gonna hold your twink ass down." But in all fairness, I tell Dan he can poke me like a pincushion. I don't care how it happens. I just think the two of us should be intertwined as one. One soul, really. One of the ways I made Dan uncomfortable was in college. I wrote a story for my creative writing class. I wrote that I was going to kidnap Dan and take him to my basement, chain him to the radiator, and leave him there for years, with his only source of human contact being holding my hand as I fall asleep in the bed next to him. With the plan of the story being that after years of this, I can let him go and give him a bed of his own, and he'll stay with me because of Stockholm Syndrome. And then we can fall asleep in beds right next to each other, holding hands, like those Viagra commercials. We're gonna fuck! I told him I went to Portland for 8 days after my ex broke up with me because I was screaming Dan during sex. I wanted to go to New York to meet Dan. He did not want to meet me because he was scared I was going to rape him. I'll take the bait. That's my bad. My bad. So I went to Portland, and on my last night there, I was like, fuck it. Let's go to the bars. And I met a lady at the bar, and we had a really nice conversation for about 3 hours. At the end of the night, I invited her back to my place. Fuck it, I skipped half of the joke. Let's go back. Lady in Portland. We were having good conversation. She asked me why I was in Portland, and I told her about Dan. And this lady got real fucking hung up about not wanting to be chained to a radiator in my basement. Listen, bitch, you are no Dan. I need you to get the fuck off that high horse and calm down. I have no interest in you being in my basement. So at the end of the night, I invite her back to my Airbnb. Be like, hey. She said, look, you're real hot, but I don't want to be found dead in your Airbnb tomorrow. And I said, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't leave you in my B&B. I'd take you out in the woods, cut you up. It would be a beautiful symbolism of the chaos of man and nature. Your life would fucking mean something. She told me that I would have much more luck with women if I didn't say psychotic shit. And I said, that's fair. But if I didn't say anything psychotic, the end of this story is that we went back to my place, and you left disappointed. Now the story is you wanted to fuck me, but you were too scared I was gonna murder you. She wasn't pleased that I was more happy with that result. Give it up for Kevin. I want him to come up here and stand with me. I'm not done. I just want him to stand right there. I've been waiting for my dream of comedy is that I can hire my best friend Dan. We've talked about him. To just stand on stage. I want to pay him ludicrous amounts of money to never talk. And just stand there so that when I talk about fucking him, everyone can just look over and be like, "Are you okay with this? Is this Stockholm Syndrome?" Alright, thank you very much.
Tiernan, everyone.